fight against corruption begins with you, and you, and you.
Together against corruption. Together against corruption.
All right, corruption affects the lives of people around the world, and artists, as the conscience of society, have a role in making people aware of corruption and its impacts. As such, the Global Youth Anti-Corruption Network mobilizes the youth against corruption by providing creative avenues for artists to voice out their views in music and song. With us this morning, journalist Joseph Mansilla. Good morning, Joseph.
Hi, good morning, Paolo.
All right, this sounds like a really great project. Tell us about it.
Yeah, this is already the second edition of the Fair Play Anti-Corruption Music Competition. The winners of this competition will be sent to our second Global Youth Forum in Nairobi, in Kenya. The first edition was held last year, and three winning bands were sent to Brussels to participate in our Global Youth Anti-Corruption Network.
So, that sounds really cool. I mean, where did this all begin? I mean, whose idea was this to use, creativity, music and artistry as an avenue to address this concern?
Yeah, the music competition is organized by the network, Global Youth Anti-Corruption Network, and Jeunesse Musical International, which is based in Brussels, and the World Bank Institute. Well, the idea of the network is really harnessing the potentials and the advantages of the youth to fight against corruption, and we believe that there is no better way to encourage the youth to participate in the fight against corruption by using the same tools that we engage in, like music, and we also use social media like Facebook and Twitter. So
I mean, it's interesting. Obviously, the youth, music, and that sort of thing. It seems to be a very good it gels very well together. But I mean, the starting point of starting with the youth, addressing this concern. It's a very grown-up concern. I mean, but then again, here we are targeting the youth. I mean, obviously. Somebody we're heading in the right direction here, because you got to nip it in the bud. You got to start while you're young.
Exactly. One of the consensus in our forum in Brussels was that the role of the youth is not just in changing the status quo. Although, of course, we have a major role, and we have the stamina for it. But also, we hold the future. So when we get there, when we're inevitably we're going to be the future leaders. So we have just this early. We have to know the importance of transparency and accountability, and start the fight against corruption this early.
Okay. The results from last year, I mean, how was, obviously it went well, as we're having it a second year.
Yeah, exactly.
But how did it go last year?
Oh, it was great. 30 representatives from 30 young people from civil society organizations all over the world were sent to Brussels. They were selected by application, and by the way, it's again open for application for Kenya. Just go to voices-against-corruption.ning.com.
Okay, I hope you guys understand that. I'm sure we're gonna flash those details. But I mean, we're seeing some images here on screen of some great calls to join this competition. Backgrounder on the organization itself and the competition itself. I'm sure a little later on we're going to be flashing some of the website addresses that you can be popping into to get more of the details. But you can see it's sort of it's really cool. It's really hip. It's very now.
Yeah.
It really appeals to the youth.
That's the idea. Especially when the youth hear of activism, it's like you have to march in the streets under the heat of the sun or something, like carrying banners or something.
There's more than one way to skin a cat.
Exactly. So the idea was that to make activism look cool, which it really is. It's the cool thing to do, because you can't just sit there and do nothing.
Absolutely.
So
I mean, but you can't sit there and do nothing. You gotta do something. The something that you gotta do is take part in this competition. People who have that creative vibe, who want to express their creativity and at the same time make a difference and address this issue. This is the perfect forum to do it. You are calling on bands, creative people to sort of come together and create what?
Create original music, no covers allowed. And another great thing about this is that all languages are accepted, provided that they give an English translation.
All languages, all dialects.
All dialects,
okay.
yes. I believe from last year, because the winning bands from last year were from Lebanon, Congo, and Malawi, and I believe they sent entries.
Local language
Yes,
entries.
yes.
Okay.
So
Well, here's hoping that this year we might have some Philippine
exactly
entries in the finals.
Yeah, representative from JMI really believes that there's talent here in the Philippines, and we
Absolutely.
have very high hopes.
There's
that
no doubt. There's no doubt. I'm pretty sure that now that we've caught on to this, we're absolutely going to be part of the finals. So again, for people who want to be involved, basically what we're doing is we're offering the opportunity for them to submit original music
Yes.
and original video. Is that
Original
correct?
video, yes, they have to upload it on YouTube.
Okay.
And they can be a band, or you can be a solo artist, and you can submit your own entry.
Okay.
And
Just the entry just must be along the lines of
corruption.
addressing
Yes,
corruption.
addressing corruption, and what you're doing about what you can do about it.
Uh-huh.
And yes, the prize will be 3 winning bands will be sent to Nairobi, Kenya, for our second Global Youth Forum. And one great thing is that the public will be invited to vote. To vote on a band, on a favorite band, and this winning band will win $2,000 worth of studio recording.
That's serious stuff. I mean, that's like a dream
Exciting.
situation for any band.
Yeah, I told some friends about it. We're like, wow, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, so are we saying that it's going to be by popular vote? People will whoever makes it to the finals is decided by popular vote, or is there a judge, a board of judges?
Just the $2,000 prize, studio recording prize, will be
Alright.
decided by public vote.
Okay.
But the 3 winning bands will be selected by a fair play jury, which will be composed of people from the music industry. So yeah.
All right, cool. So again, as an overview, basically you wanna make some music, you wanna address corruption, write a song,
Write
team
a
up with
song.
a band who's written a song.
Yeah, and if you can't, you can submit your own.
You can submit your own. Basically, and you have to do it in the form of a music video, all
A
right?
music video, yes, and you can, if you've done something like this before, you can upload it, and you can submit as
If
an
there's
entry
already an
also.
existing work you
Yes,
mean that's
exactly.
along these lines,
Yeah.
by all means submit it.
As long as
We've
it's
got-
original.
We've got some of the details being flashed on screen, so please
Yeah.
grab your pens, take down all the details. And it's as simple as that. I mean, you can take part in this fantastic celebration of creativity, of youthful energy,
yes.
and really make a difference in this very, very pressing issue of corruption.
Yeah, and it opens on Monday, January 10, and until March 20, so if they have enough time.
There's more than enough time.
More than
this
enough
is,
time, I
This is a
believe.
super project. I really do wish you all the best, and I have
Oh,
no
thank
doubt.
you so much. I
and
will
have
keep
no
you posted.
doubt that we have got the talent to bring home the big one, so to speak.
Yes, we're really hoping to send some talented Filipino musicians to Nairobi.
Absolutely. We'll see them there. That's for sure. All right. Thank you for joining us this morning, journalist Joseph Mansilla.
Thank you, Paul.
Salamat.